Good evening, everyone. I'm probably out of breath because I haven't danced for a while, so you must forgive me. But I've got a sad story to share with you, and I don't want everyone to get all weepy eyed about it. It's kind of funny, but it's kind of sad too. I'm waiting on my slide to do its thing. Oh, was I supposed to point? Yeah, okay, there we go. So let's talk about the sad story about Pablo Escobar, otherwise known as the Kentucky Cocaine Bear. Has everyone heard of the Kentucky Cocaine Bear? Back in 1985, Pablo Escobar consumed 15 pounds of cocaine, and he became the apex predator in Kentucky for 15 minutes. Now, we all know that cocaine is not a good thing, and as Rick James would say, cocaine's a hell of a drug, so it's not going to cause good things to happen to you. So if you're thinking about it, don't do coke. Now, unfortunately, Pablo Escobar died after about 15 minutes of being on a rampage. And the moral of the story is don't eat cocaine. But also, this applies to our regular lives, because as you see, as we chase that road to success, or what we think is success, we ourselves are becoming Pablo Escobars because we get caught up in just the grind and just the turmoil of work. As you can see, we get overwhelmed in our work because we're always chasing what success is, and are we successful? And you know what the culprit is for most of you? Social media. You're looking at people on social media, you're trying to imitate all the fake crap that they're putting on social media, and we fall victim to that. And unfortunately, social media is very addicting. It can cause a very dangerous mindset when we think about social media and try to follow, mic drop, try to follow what other people are doing. We've got to stop following people and thinking that this is their real lives on social media. And celebrities are the worst, aren't they? They're horrible. I don't care about Kim Kardashian or any of the other celebrities out there. And you can see the nutcase that Kanye West has turned into. Is that because of the Kardashians, or is he just have issues on its own? Which leads me to talk about trauma. Unfortunately, our chase for success deals with our own personal trauma. Doesn't mean that you were abused as a kid or you were bullied as a kid, but just the everyday lifestyle that we hold gives us trauma, and which can cause us to question, what is success? So I want you to think, while the slide is up here, what is success to you? Now, our next slide is going to tell you what the definition is, but you can take this to heart, or you need to really start to think about your own lives and understand what success means to you. It means you've got to answer the question of, who am I? Who am I as an individual, and why I'm on this earth? And I don't care if it takes you to the rest of your life, you need to find out what your who is, or you'll never be successful. But there's one thing that I can definitely tell you that affects everyone in this audience. You are a winner. I don't care what struggles you're going on through this life, you're here in this moment right now, and that makes you a winner. So I want you to remember that. And I also want you to remember how grateful you should be for this opportunity to be alive today. That's not to say that it won't end tomorrow, but at least you made it this far in life. And think about all your loved ones that you and coworkers that you may have lost. One of the most important things that you need to remember too is to cut out all the noise when it comes to social media and trying to compete with everybody. Another thing you need to avoid is the grind. Not that grind, but the daily grind of life. You can hustle, but definitely do not grind yourself to the ground. And if you are struggling in life, I want you to ask for help and support to make sure that you get through anything that you are dealing with in life. One important thing that I want you to remember about life, it's not going to happen today. Life is a marathon, and it's a marathon that you need to just slow down, take your time, because life is not a sprint. It is a long marathon, and you need to prepare yourself to endure this marathon so that you can realize the success that is coming to you in your life. I'm Burton Kelso, and it was a pleasure talking to all of you.